Hi, welcome back to my channel. This book review is for Brenda Jackson's The Marriage She Demands, which is book number 2 in the Westmoreland Legacy The Outlaws series. It says The Outlaws in colon after the Westmoreland Legacy, so I'm pretty sure there was a Westmoreland series before this, but I have not read it. And this book here is the second book in the series. The first one is The Wife He Needs, and I will pop that book cover up for you because I'm a series person, a series addict. So if I can, I will try to put book covers up for previous books and series. I won't always be able to do it, but I'll do it today. And so this one here is The Marriage He Demands, and sometime later this year we'll have What He Wants for Christmas. That will be book number 3. So this book here, as you can see the cover, we have a cowboy, or he's dressed in cowboy clothes. I love that this is an Own Voices book. You don't always get to read them, and sometimes when you do read Own Voices books, they're very, very dramatic, and they can be a little problematic, at least as far as someone who is looking for an escape. And that's exactly what this book does. It gives me an escape. Now, we met the Outlaw family in the first book of the series, which I've already mentioned, which was The Wife He Needs. And that one was Garth Outlaw. This book here is Cash Outlaw, and Cash is Garth's cousin. Tongue twister there. But let's talk about Cash and what he wants. Now, Cash had been estranged from his mother for one reason or another. He finds out that she has passed away and that she left him a huge dude ranch. So Cash decides that he wants to expand this dude ranch to make, he's a businessman, so he has some big ideas on what he wants to do with this dude ranch. Well, he discovers that the water rights for this ranch are not connected to his property. It's adjacent. It is connected, but not part of his property. And so he needs that last 50 acres to make his newfound dream come true. He finds out that Brianna Banks owns this land. Now, the land doesn't really mean a lot to Brianna. She probably wouldn't really have too much of an issue selling it, but Brianna has something going on in her life. What's going on in her life is she's decided that she wants to be a mother. So she approaches a sperm bank and she starts looking through, I guess what you call profiles or whatever they are, and she just can't find a match. Something that rings a bell in her that would make for the right genetic combination with hers to create a beautiful child. So when she finds out that Cash Outlaw wants that 50 acres, she has no problem signing it over to him, but with one caveat. And that is, she wants his sperm. She wants him to be the father of her child. No, she doesn't want any contact with him. As a matter of fact, Cash, and I didn't say this in my written review, Cash lives in Alaska, so that's even better because Brianna can raise her baby near the ranch where she lives now and not even have to have contact with Cash. Well, Cash is like, yeah, I want this 50 acres. I'll do anything to get it. Yes, I will father your child. But just as Brianna had a caveat when she was going to sell the property to Cash, Cash has a caveat. I'll father your child, but you'll be my wife first. So it's a marriage of convenience. Now, I know that's a trope. Romances have tropes. You have marriage of convenience, brother's best friend. You have second chances. You have a lot of tropes. But this book in this series, even in the first book with Goth's story, it was a marriage of convenience. In this story, Cash is offering Brianna a marriage of convenience because he does not just want to throw his seed out there and have no contact with it whatsoever. Now, what you'll like in this book is that they have a connection, and it's part of the reason that Brianna wants Cash to father her child. And Cash also sees Brianna on a very visceral level. So, when you're reading this romance, of course you want them together. Of course you know they're going to end up together. But what's good about this trope and this romance in this book is how they traverse these obstacles that are in front of them in order to find their path to a happy future. I love this book. It's a quick romance, Harlequin Desire. I think they're like 224 pages. Yeah, real quick, 2 hour, 1.5, 2 hour read. But it was a great read, and I thought I'd tell you about it in this review. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.